Hello friends, welcome to my channel again. And in this video, today I'm covering how to make a rug in 3D Maya. And in this video, I'm covering XGen. So let's get started. So first, if you can see, I've just created a simple normal cube with some double smooth just to give some soft corner. And it's just a very basic modeling I'm just doing here just to give some rug feel. So once it done, I'm just deleting the history and from UV, I'm just applying the UV because eventually I'm going to apply some rug texture on that. So that's why I am doing UV now. And let's assign this simple Lambert material. And it has a very basic rug texture is connected. So if you can see, this is a very simple textures. I mean, you can easily download from the internet or you can hand paint by yourself. So after applying the textures on the object, I'm just aligning it according to my preferences. So it's totally up to you. So yeah, I mean, I'm just playing with some rotation values and repeat UV. So once I achieved what I'm just thinking it, so yeah, so it's totally depend on you what type of texture you want. So texture could be anything. So now I'm done with my texturings, and from generate I'm going to create a simple groom on that. So if you can see, after clicking this create interactive groom, it will apply on every part of the objects. And now I'm just going to play with the values that we have from the XGen. So now if you can see, from the XGen, if you can select the attribute of the XGen, and now from the description shape I'm playing with these values. So width scale will allow you to give what thickness you want for the particular groom. So now I'm just playing with the tapper. So tapper is something that you want to a bit more narrowed, or the tip of the groom. So you can just play with this one also. And now if you can see, I've just increased the number of increase the density of this groom. So now if you can see the render, I can see the fur is very dense now, but it totally depends on you, but yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So just play around the value until you achieve what you're looking for. So yeah, so I'm just playing with the density multiplier because I feel that my rug is not that dense, and usually rug has a lot of heavily dense populated so yeah, I think I'm okay with the 100 for the now. Now let's apply some noise modifier for on top of that. So let's add some noise. Yeah, so if you can see, after applying some noise modifiers, so every individual fur is not straight anymore. So I know it has some variations. Noise gives this fur to I mean, like undefined shapes. And now I'm just playing with the magnitude and some of the frequencies value until I achieve what I'm just looking for. And yes, and here is some colors. So I'm just playing with the colors. So in color, if you can see, it has the root color and the tip color. So you can just play the values. So yeah, let's see, let me show you. So let's say root color is red and the tip color, I'm just giving the green. So now if you can see, the root color is red, and how it's gradually starting from the red and it's changing its color from red to green. So this is the difference between the root color and the tip color. And now what I'm going to do, so let's go back to the default color that what we have. So let's say this color, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this color now. And let's say, what if I'm going to assign the same texture what the carpet has. So yeah, I'm just checking the renders, like how it looks, whether I'm okay with this dense value or not. So let's say I'm playing with this value again. So yeah, I'm just adding one more light just to give more detailed lighting information on the rug as well. So yeah, I'm just trying to play the lights. Yeah, I mean, meanwhile, subscribe kar do yaar, because it's taking a lot of hard work for me to make a video for you. So subscribe karoge, thoda confidence aata hai, So yeah, so moving forward. Um, so now I'm just satisfied with the lighting directions. Yeah, so let's go back to the shaders, and I'm opening the hypershade, and now I'm going to connect the same textures that what I have on the rug. So let's put on the root color and the tip color. So I'm applying the same color on the both, on the root as well as tip. Now if you can see, my rug has the same color informations what I have on the geometry, and every individual groom has the textures applied now. So now I can see the pattern on the groom. It's coming pretty nice. If you can see how the groom has defined the color with the help of these the textures. So yeah, I mean, this is what it looks like now. So let's go further. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, rendering is like increasing a lot of render time because it has a lot of uh, density over there. So now I'm applying a simple geometry, and we can see how nicely it's like interacting with the uh, action groom, I guess. Yeah. So now let's move forward. Let me add some of the other modifier. So I'm adding some collision modifier just because I want to make a collision with the groom and the ball. So once you select the geometry, go back to this XGen and add this object as a collision object. So going to the collision and add selected objects. Now if you can see, my object is added, and now it's pretty fine and it's interacting really nicely. So that's all for today. I'll get back soon and with the new interactive tutorials. So